fanfare and procession composed by Robert W. Smith called Glorioso and will be performed by St. Hubert. and now perform La La La.
will be performing at Tanglewood later this summer, will dazzle you with their tributes to the great composers of music history. Along the way, our distinguished panel of scholars will be sure to introduce you to each composer so that you can fully appreciate what each master contributed to the development of music as we know it. Now let me introduce our distinguished panel. Miss Pickering, our Bach expert, here tonight from the National Organ Players Society of America. Mr. Piccolo, our Haydn expert, member of the Fashionable Parted Wafer Coalition. Mr. Snodgrass, our Mozart expert, president of the National Child Prodigy Association. Ms. Pendleton, our Beethoven expert, founding member of the Memorial Rose History Alliance, Boston chapter. And finally, Ms. Santino, our opera expert and executive director of the North American Italian Culture Preservation League. Ms. Pickering, if you could please begin.
Sebastian Bach was born in 1685 in Germany, where he lived and worked his entire life. He played the organ, violin, and harpsichord. He wrote music for church services, piano music for dancing. He married twice and had 20 children, who all received music lessons from him. Our first selection this evening is a piece that was written for Bach's daughter Anna. And if you have ever taken piano lessons, we are sure you will recognize it. It's going to be your limited.
Mr. Piccolo, if you will.
Franz Joseph Haydn was born in 1732 in Austria. Haydn had a musical family and began his musical journey early. At the age of 8, he joined the famous boys' choir in St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, where he sang for 9 years. At the age of 29, he began working as the choir and orchestra director for Prince Edward Abbey, a Hungarian warden. This is where Haydn wrote a bulk of different including Symphony No. 94 in G minor, or as it is also known, the Suprise Symphony.
There was no rock
Beethoven's father was his first music teacher, a doctor at the University of Paris. His father wanted him to learn to satisfy with Mozart. Continue. Beethoven grew into a famous piano player and composer and continued composing even after he became famous piano. After he was composed, many of his famous compositions were composed when he was completely deaf.
are you, pompous?